Good morning, Big Weir, road2roo.com with your morning horn of Z's, your sip of coffee. Well, the sloshing automatic obviously is continuing. Check out what's going on CoinMarketCap. Bitcoin going down, the altcoins absolutely rocketing. I talked about this a long time ago. Cliff High has talked about how the future will see sloshing back and forth from Bitcoin to the alt currencies and alt tokens, the companies that have tokenized their idea. Some of them are scams. Absolutely, there's so many scams out there. Scamamodium, Ponzamodium, as Bart Chilton would say of the CFTC. And some of them are highly, highly valued. Unbelievable. I'll get to that in a second. But first, check out some of these moves on the Bitcoin. Obviously is down almost 4%, which is, I mean, when you're talking a market cap of $120 billion, 4%, yeah, it's a big chunk of money. But a lot of people saying, okay, what's next for Bitcoin? The 2x fork is off the table. Everybody wanted their coin to pay that dividend. That's off the table, so they're saying, well, I don't see anything much on the horizon for Bitcoin, and the price has gone up. I've seen my Bitcoin appreciate so much, and the people looking for fast money are now saying, okay, let's go back into the altcoins, but they're finding that people are very reluctant to sell. So you're getting moves like, look at NEO's 20% jumps, absolute jumps, 20, 40, 60, 80. In the last week or so, you've seen some companies double in price. And this is normal. This is what we expected. Yes, we had to put up with the slam downs of the altcoins when everybody was trying to get into Bitcoin because they expected to get more tokens from the fork. And now that's over, so they're moving back into the other companies. It's very short-term thinking, which is fine. I mean, a lot of traders love the short-term thinking. And no, there are no superhuman bots that automatically create so much returns every day. And when I hear that, you could just tack on scammer. Absolutely. There are bots trading. Yeah, probably more bots than individuals making trades. That's why I just stay out of that game and sit back and hodl, because there's a lot of people making a lot of claims, and a few things I look at when I'm evaluating a cryptocurrency or a company or a crypto token. Number one is the people involved. If you can't find who's involved in this, it doesn't have to be like the founder, Satoshi Nakamoto isn't around, but you have all these core developers and all these people who are out front talking about really smart people who are involved in the community. And then you have your Litecoin with Charlie Lee and Ethereum with Vitalik. That's important. The reason that's important is that there are people actually out there that you can trust and you understand where their brilliance comes from and things like that. One of the big ones that Cliff High and Jason F4 has been talking about lately is this BitConnect thing. They claim to have a bot. The reason that's their claim is they have this magical bot that trades on some unidentified crypto exchange that makes you at least 1% per day, which is 30% per month, 40% per month, they say. And but they won't tell you. You can't see the trades. The biggest thing to me, though, and this is BitConnect right here, has a market cap of $600 million, which is insane. Because they really, the definition of a Ponzi scheme is when new people in, they pay the old people out, and sooner or later that crashes. The key to BitConnect and why it has lasted so long is this. Look at the price. Look at the price, just continually going up. It's the green line here, continually going up, continually going up. And check this out. That's a drop in market cap because CoinMarketCap basically said, well, how many coins are in circulation? Because when you buy a BitConnect, you can lend your coins out. That's how they make the money. Lend it out to the trading bot. This mythical trading bot. You're lending all your value out to a trading bot, and then it comes back and apparently goes to every exchange around the world and automatically makes you money. Well, CoinMarketCap said, hey, those coins that are lent can't be counted in the total value, the total market cap of the company. So the market cap fell from 2 billion down to 588 million. So that's what 3/4 of the coins are out on loan, and that's the business model of BitConnect. But here's what gets me, and I've talked to a couple people involved in it, and they say, yeah, that's normal. No, this is not normal. I click on markets to see where BitConnect gets this value, $275 per coin, and right here, look at that, 96.65% of the BitConnect value in the exchanges is determined on BitConnect's own proprietary exchange. That's insane. Insane. If this company was legit, it would be trading on all markets. The tokens would be trading on all markets, but you can see it's 96.65% on BCC exchange, almost 100%. You throw in Livecoin, which is a BCC to Bitcoin trading, and so basically they are determining the value of their coin on their own proprietary exchange. And people think, oh, no, that's active trades in and out. No, it's not active trades in and out. Number one, they control it, just like every other exchange that is not on the blockchain. These trades happen within their own proprietary exchange. They can set this price to $2 billion per coin, but it would tip off the world that, hey, something's wrong here. So that's how they get their value, and then they lock up coins for quite a while. But it absolutely is contingent upon new people coming in to, and which is the definition of a Ponzi scheme. It is dependent on new people coming in to pay off the old people. And as long as that train keeps running, because the train will keep running because of this, the price, $275. Look at this. Look at the chart for BitConnect. It just, that is just perfect run straight up to the moon, because they control their own exchange. So they control BCC. Whoever BCC is controls the value of their token every single day. It's not freely traded. It's not on the open market. It's not at Poloniex. It's not at Kraken. It's not at any of the large trading houses, because they can't get their hands on it, because BitConnect controls all their tokens within their own infrastructure, because they know if it went outside, they'd get slammed, they'd get destroyed. So yeah, how long will it last? I don't know. Cliff and Joe talked about it in their latest interview. If you're involved in it, look at that. BitConnect is massive advertising. And it's that other thing. If they have this amazing trading bot that is kicking out 30-40% returns a month, and I know people are getting paid. Absolutely, people are getting paid. That's what keeps them in. A lot of people flipping it over into another contract, lending contract. But that's the way Ponzi schemes work. And you're not going to find where the headquarters is of these guys. You're not even going to find who created it. It's a mythical dude who's going to disappear one day when the new people stop coming in. And Joe and Cliff High are on a mission to end the Ponzi's. Because the problem with having these Ponzi's run for a while and then blow up is that it hurts Bitcoin and the cryptos in general. We want honest companies doing an honest thing, and Ponzi's are not part of honest money. We're already fragile enough, and no, we don't need this. CoinMarketCap may be in some serious legal problems also, because they are advertising over state borders a Ponzi scheme, in my opinion. And because the market cap has gone up so much, the regulators will be knocking on the doors of BitConnect. and they're going to not find any doors. You can't find who the founder is. You can't find where it's being, where's the support group held. That nobody can find an office. There was supposedly one office in Thailand that they went in, and it was empty. But because it has such a high market cap, because regulators are taking more interest in the cryptos, because they want to clean it up. Just like when China wanted to clean up their exchanges, they went in, they saw some fraudulent trading, and they shut it down. Same thing's going to happen with BitConnect. The regulators are going to go in at some point if it lasts long enough. I'm not so sure. It's getting the light shown on them, and they have a lot of explaining to do, but there's no one to explain. They're having their participants explain the concept of why there's no head office, why there's no people associated with employees that will stand up and say, yes, I work for BitConnect, and we are legitimate because here's how our trading bot works, and not just so trust me, trust me, trust me like every other Ponzi scheme. Yeah, it's going to be a sad day for BitConnect people. I know I'm getting a lot of hate mail now from BitConnect people, and they say, don't you dare talk about BitConnect being a Ponzi scheme on the Three Amigos video on Sunday. I'm like, well, wait a minute. What do you mean, don't you dare? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of people showing you something like this, that the markets that BCC trade in are 97% controlled by BCC? Who's to say they're not just saying, okay, we want the price to be $275 today. They're not necessarily trades back and forth. They could just be a computer program. They click a button, and oh, look, it's $2,000 today. Oh, it went down to $1,999 this next minute. So easy to do with a computer, and because the ownership is so sketchy, where are the regulators going to go to regulate this thing? This is the type of thing. Well, basically, they're going to try to hunt them down. They're going to try to hunt down the people behind it. And the sad thing is, like all Ponzi schemes, they're going to be innocent people burned by this. And I know a lot of people are saying, don't say anything yet because I still have money in it. Well, come on. More and more people every day are putting money into this thing, and that's the way it has to be to pay off the old people. So, yeah, it's not going to end pretty. I think Cliff has, in his calculations of how long this Ponzi will last, he has it going to December, which is like another 3 weeks, 4 weeks, before it starts really crumbling. But you see the price, oh, it's down 3 or 4%. And people are saying, do you see, because Cliff and Joe talked about it, it went down 4%. No, it went down 4% because BitConnect, that controls the price that they project to the public, said, hey, we got to make the price go down because people are talking bad about us. Click, click, click. It's like Steve Mnuchin in the basement of the U.S. Treasury. When you control your own market, all you care about is the facade, the fake front of what is shown to the public, because you absolutely have to keep having people buy into the concept that we have this super serious, super profitable trading bot that can pay out 30-40% per month. It's just ridiculous on the face of it, because someone like JP Morgan or Goldman Sachs would have swooped up this trading bot long ago, and whoever wrote the trading bot would be a whole lot richer than they are now. But there's also a couple others that are saying the same exact thing. We have these trading bots, and they're putting in the advertising and spending money and getting people hooked in. And Cliff's data had that nearing the end of the year, a lot of the Ponzi schemes will unravel. And I do believe that to be true. It will be bad for the cryptos for a while, and it will force regulation on the industry, which I think is good. I think legitimate companies with legitimate products, with legitimate people behind them, aren't afraid of the spotlight of regulation. BitConnect obviously is afraid of the spotlight of regulation because you don't know who owns it, who started it, who's in charge of it, where it's located. It's laughable. It's so obvious, and yet because the price keeps going up, people keep getting in. Yes, people keep getting paid out, but it's 99% chance on the basis of the new people's money that's getting in, and they're ratcheting down the levels of payout, which is a clear sign that they're running out of new people. So steer clear, my Road to Rudo followers, and you will be fine in the crypto world. Go back to the cryptos real quick. As you can see, the sloshing continues. Look at the 7-day movements of some of these coins. Litecoin up 20% in 7 days. Bitcoin pretty much flat. Ethereum's making some moves. Look at, they're all 30%, 40%. IOTA's up 67%. Omizigo 33%. This is the 7-day number. Let's see some more. Waves is up 70%. Populous up 132%. If you're a Road to Ruta private member, and I sent you Populous because you signed up recently with your silver coin, that one Populous coin is up 132%. And I know a lot of you have invested in Populous because it's a real company with real people behind it doing a real thing that will help humanity. And that's the other key to these Ponzi schemes. They don't help humanity, so they're getting people rich off other people's money. It's so bad. And I thought about not saying anything, but because I've been saying something for years on BitConnect, it smelled and looked like a Ponzi scheme to me. And if it smells and looks like one, and there's no office and no front people explaining why this is not a Ponzi scheme, and you got some special trading bot. Come on, how gullible. Gullible's not even in the dictionary. Go look it up. That was my favorite joke for a while. I'd say, gullible's not a real word. It's slang. It's not even in the dictionary. Then people would run over to a dictionary and look up. Look, right here it says gullible. I'm like, yeah, aren't you gullible? It's a classic joke. But yeah, Populous is going to do very well because we're coming to a point where the hype is over with. We need to analyze what these tokens do and why they should exist. The BitConnect token, what does it do? It makes you money. Why does it exist? To make you money. Do we know anything about it? No, we don't. Do we know what their trading bot is? I can name you 10 companies trying to mimic the same thing, and it's all about hype and getting new people in to pay off the old people. That's exactly what's going on there. All right, 10x up 30%. Nice move. But remember, they had all been down, 50 or 100%, so it's a long way to go. Our boys at Salt are doing well, back up near $4. Again, I don't care if it's $4. I'm waiting for the product to be released by the end of the year. There's all kinds of things in the hopper for Salt and a lot of these crypto companies. Yes, I'm excited that Salt went up 70% in the last 7 days. Does it mean I'm going to sell it? No. No, I'm not looking to sell these companies before they come to market with their product. And the reason I bought into it was I like the idea of crypto-backed loans. And if they can pull it off, it'll be a monster company. And the Salt tokens will be in high demand, and that's why I bought in. So I'm not going to sell it long before, 2 months before the product is released. That's crazy. And Vertasium, look at that, 65% up. Vertasium's going to change the world. And yes, it's been hard to stick out the FUD and the low prices, but it's not, again, it's a company with a product that's coming to market. And the question is, when the product comes to market, how will it be accepted? Will it work? Will it be injected into every other criminal exchange? I think it will be. So how big is that Veritasium will be used all around the world in exchanges? I think it's awesome. And that's exactly what needs to be protected, not the Ponzi type schemes that don't do anything, really. What does it do? It makes me money. Well, how does it make you money? I don't know. I gave it money and it gives me money back every day. It's just, it's insane when you think about it. But hey, we all got to learn our lessons, as Cliff Eye says. And people are going to learn some real hard lessons on these trading bot structured Ponzi schemes. And I'm not the first one to say this. They've gone back and many people have been saying, well, even Vitalik came out and said, sounds like a Ponzi to me. And then the people who support it really are not, the ultra brilliant people that are in this space. So we will see where that goes in the next few months. But everything's looking good as far as the the sloshing out of Bitcoin and back into the cryptos. And it's going to go back the other way too. The next time Bitcoin has something to look forward to and brag about, it will slosh the other way. So bravo, cryptos. Happy to see the tokens back in the limelight, because there are real companies attached to these that do real things, and that's important. So keep that in mind as you're out there in the crazy world of cryptos. Within the next 2 months, you're going to see a lot of cryptos go away and be associated as gigantic monster Ponzi schemes. But like I said, we'll probably have the shakeout of 2001 .coms, and you end up with your Googles and your Facebooks. So be aware of it. Be careful. It'll shake up everything. But we're used to shakeups. We're hodlers. And hopefully we'll get some regulation into this crazy Wild West world. Not over-regulation, just enough regulation to keep people safe from criminal secret trading bots. It's Big Weir, roadtoweir.com. Talk to you later.